Right guys, so starting a damp proofing job today. Here we've got some old stone, a lot of signs of damp here. We've got a drainage problem behind it which has now been sorted. Did suggest going the breathable route with it, but we've actually got earth retaining walls, these are, and so is that one, so we've got a lot of damp penetrating in, as you can see here, and also showing signs on that wall over there. So I'm going to hack off the rest of this one, hack off the whole of that one and the one behind Sam there, put on a tanking system, and then we're going to be using a limelight, a renovation plaster over the top, and then limelight, because that's going to be better in the environment. So we've just started hacking off. Absolute bitch to hack off this is, but we've got damp in here, and one big issue that we're seeing is, pull in here Sam, skim, gypsum products in an area where there shouldn't be gypsum. So although this is an earth retaining wall, so it does need tanking, because we're going to get water pressure pushing its way in. So we do need to tank it, but once we've tanked it, on top of that then we're going to use breathable products to allow the air to circulate, and we're not going to be trapping any moisture in like this skim, this multi-finish gypsum product has done here. So, and hopefully that is going to solve the issue. Right guys, so as you can see, we finally hacked off. You can see that from my face, look, looking like a fucking reversed panda. So now, obviously that was stage one. We've had a nightmare hacking it off because it's all sorts of different materials underneath it. So what we've done is cleaned up, hoovered all the edges, very important. We don't want any tanking being just sat on top of dust and not creating the barrier that we need. So next step to any damp proofing job, anti-sulfate. This is going to stop your salts coming back. So this is a 50-50 mix in here, and it's as easy as this. Spray it on. So as I was about to say, now that we've got the actual part that screws this bit on, it should be as easy as this. Spray it all down with your salt inhibitor. You're going to let this do its job overnight. Also, you want anything like this out the wall, I'll do that in a minute. So yeah, just get good coverage, and then you're going to come back tomorrow and start your tanking. Right guys, back on the job. Next thing, spray her out again. This time neat anti-sulfate going on. Obviously yesterday we put the 50-50 anti-sulfate in water. Today we're going on with the neat. And what we're going to do after this is get 2 good thick coats of tanking on. Sprayed down, salt inhibitor, neat. We're now ready for our tanking. Sam's kindly done us a nice mix. Look at this, it's exactly what we want. The brush to be sat in it like that without sinking. We know that's a perfect mix. Look at that, lovely and thick. We're going to get 2 coats of this on. What you don't want to do with tanking is you don't actually want to do too much wiping. So wipe, wipe, nice thick coat. Wipe, wipe. And we're getting good coverage on that there. Come in and see that, Sam? It's very, very important to make sure there's not even a pinprick missing, because water's water, and with the pressure it will find a way through. So you've got to be really, really diligent. Anyway, let's get back to you when the 2 coats are done. See. Right, so there we go. Tanking done. 2 really good thick coats. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow to put on our renovating plaster. Next day after the tanking, next stage. So this is a renovation plaster. I love it. I have a lot of people out there saying, oh, you know, this is a old building and stonework and it should be breathable. Outside here, this is earth retaining, so they're always going to be getting damp coming in if we don't treat it, unfortunately. I do understand the point of keeping things traditional, and I do like to do that, but in some cases we can't do it, so, and it's not what the customer wanted to do. So renovating plaster, lovely mix, simple as this. Get a good coat on. No beads on the corners, it's going to be rounding those in. A beautiful product to use. So we are all on. The shape's not great at the moment, so I'm going to give it all another coat in a minute, but this has already completely dropped off the whole side because it's so thick, getting around that socket. But slowly starting to get a bit of shape together. So yeah, we're sort of getting there. Right. That's the renovating plaster done. We have had one hell of a, how do I say it, shit morning. So yeah, got all this on. It's looking pretty good now. It's taken so much to get it there, looking any good. This came off, as I showed earlier on a story. It was falling off. I managed to get it back then. Sam shut the door and all I heard was a big thud. So that wasn't him at all. This bit's so deep as well. I haven't been able to get a great shape on it yet, but hopefully can all be taken care of with the top coat. That bit I've just had to scratch again, but the rest of it, quite pleased with the windows. You know, the rounds going into the windows. That all done as well. So now it's just limelight top coat, and we're done. So yeah. It's been a tough one, but that's life, isn't it? You take the rough for the smooth, don't you? So, yeah, it reminds me of a story back in the day. No, I'm joking. I'm ready for top coat. So, this, although we have our tanking on, renovating plaster, breathable. And what we're putting on top of it, again, breathable. This is very important because if you were to skim it, multi-finish, you're going to trap loads of moisture in, which obviously is a terrible idea. You'll get salts and stuff coming through. I've done it myself through the years. I've had a lot of issues with damp proofing, but now using this company that we're going through called BioKill, they've said this is the way to go with it, and I'm fully on board. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
So I'm actually laying this. We want to get such a thin coat on, and these walls are so wobbly. This is old stonework, so you know this is going to nicely go with it all. It is lime work, so you get, well, it is breathable, so you get a certain amount of leeway with, you know, it's not a bovis home basically. It doesn't need to be level. Here we go.
do remember about this stuff is it's very important to get it flat as quick as you can and when you're laying it on. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking hell. Stuff was.
mix it then if you want.
That's alright, I can sort of move it around a bit with my trowel from the hall. As it's the life of it.
Right, so we're on almost the finishing stages of this now, and yeah, it's going lovely. And I got a little cheat code for this from using it quite a few times. So obviously wetting your corners and stuff just to get them nice. Give the wall a little bit of a wet. And look at this. So what we've got on here on the sponge is a bit of a fat run from the product itself. So this is actually lovely and smooth, and we're using that to seal this here to infill it, because as this grazes over it, if it's not flattening it, it's coming off of here and filling these bits. So let me show you now. It's a bit of a cheat I learned, rather than trying to get it all with a trowel, and it still gets it really, really smooth. It almost like buffers it. See that? But this product, you know, people try and use it too much like it's skim, It's not skim, it actually acts far more similarly to render. This is a bit of a cheat that I found with it. And what you can do is, you know, you can even come back again in a minute and give it another last trowel if you want. But especially for things like this, you know, this is making your life so much easier. I think the product looks lovely myself. A little bit more water where needed. And a lot of people hate this product, and it's just from not having the knowledge of how to use it. If you know how to use it, it's great. If you don't, and you're trying to use it like skim, you're going to fail badly.
Right, there we go, guys. So that is job done. Well, almost done. Sam just had to come and finish up that bit next to the door there. But I believe it came out really well. I enjoyed using this product. And yeah, customer was really happy with the end result as well, which is all that matters. So thank you for watching. And until next time, goodbye.